Hey friends, my name is Christine and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to be doing 10 freezer meals as fast as possible. I know you guys are busy. I know you have plans, important plans.
I have plans, important plans.
And errands to run and family members and friends to take care of. So we need to be as efficient as possible today with these 10 freezer meals. Grab onto your hats, grab your baggie openers, and let's get started. The recipes I will be using in today's video are from the amazing Eating Together plan, and this video is sponsored by them. So thank you very much to Gwen, who is the owner of the company, for supporting the channel and for giving you guys all of these recipes for free. So if you're interested in picking up all of these recipes, sign up down below and I will email you a copy of everything I'm using today, the meal plan, the shopping list, all of the recipes. And if you want to sign up for their monthly program, it's only $5 a month for 30 meals every single month, the shopping list, the instructions, and you can even try the first 2 weeks for free. So just go check out my link down below if you would like to do that. Let me tell you how easy this is gonna be today. The shopping list looks like this, which is super convenient because it's organized by part of the store, or you can do what I did. I put everything I didn't already have on a Walmart grocery pickup order and let them do the shopping for me. So I just ran in, picked it up, and came right back. It is life-changing, truthfully. That is how I picked up all of my products, so I spent as little time as possible on the shopping, and now let's put these things together. See how long it takes us. Set your timers. I'm super curious to know how quickly we can do this today. Number one, Hawaiian sweet roll sliders. I'm very excited about this because for some reason, I never make these. I don't know why that is, but I have had them when someone else has made them before and they are delicious. All we have to do is make up our butter mixture, stack of sandwiches, boom, we done. On some foil, step one is to just take this out of the package. And be careful which one you buy because I noticed the Walmart brand was only 12 ounces in weight and this brand is 16 ounces in weight. So the other ones were much smaller. And I thought the rolls were quite a bit smaller too. So the serving size for this is 2 sandwiches per person, and there is gonna be a side dish as well. But just keep that in mind when you are purchasing your rolls. Now don't break these apart, just set them down just like that. Now the fun part, get a bread slicer or something like that, and we're gonna slice these all connected together. I don't know why I find this so amusing, but I do. It's like bulk making sandwiches, which is right up my alley because sandwiches are life. I mean, if you think sandwiches are life, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Now that our bread is cut up, it's time to make our butter mixture. So I have 1 stick, a half a cup of melted butter in this bowl, to which I will add 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And I'm gonna eyeball that because it's just easier that way. About like that. 2 teaspoons of poppy seeds, which is about that much. 3 tablespoons of some kind of mustard. You can use Dijon. This is a spicy brown, which is what I like. Oh my gosh, I can't open the mustard. Oh, 2, 3. Who remembers those commercials where he like rolls down the window and he goes, "Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?" Do you remember that? A little flashback for you. Give it some whiskey business, or you can wang jangle it together, whatever you prefer. And we will put half of this on like half here and half over on the other bread. Okay, I have a pastry brush. I can't find it. Half of this mixture goes onto half of the bread. And then the other half of the mixture is going to go on top once the sandwiches are done. Yeah, it makes it kind of messy, but super delicious. I'll go and do the other one. Next up is some ham slices, are some ham slices. And then some cheese slices. And traditionally you would use a Swiss cheese, but I'm really picky and I don't like Swiss cheese. So we're gonna do Colby Jack instead, but it's truly up to you. If you like a stinky cheese like Swiss, go ahead and do that. So I'll just kind of layer these all over. Can you have too many? I mean, cheese is life, my friends. And I got this beautiful ham sliced fresh at the deli. It looks so delicious. So I'm gonna put this one all over this other one. Maybe 6 slices over here. And then, look at that. Well, I mean, I did it a little messy because, you know, I'm a little messy like that. I just made 12 sandwiches. This is where you add a little bit of the remainder on top, like this. By the way, you could make this fresh in bulk for serving a crowd. This would be an awesome like Super Bowl. Like I know the Super Bowl's over, but if you do that kind of thing, it would feed a lot of people and it's a crowd pleaser. Wrap it up in the foil and that's it. And if you want to double wrap it with another piece on top just to make sure it's more sealed, that's totally up to you. Cut off the instructions right here. Place them on top like this so you know exactly what it's for, and put the date that you put this in here. It's good for 3 months. When it comes time to cook, you're just gonna thaw it and stick it in the oven, still wrapped in foil. Look how beautiful these are. They were so delicious. And we went ahead and served ours with a salad and some fruit on the side, but of course you can do whatever side you want to. This video is actually in collaboration with my friend Kristen over at Six Sisters Stuff. You may have heard of them before. They have several cookbooks, a website, and a YouTube channel. On their YouTube channel, they share simple, easy dinners and freezer meals. So if you're interested in that kind of content, go check them out. Tell Kristen I said hello. And if you would like another batch of freezer meal ideas today, I've linked their YouTube channel down in the doobly-doo below, so you can go see all of the amazing freezer meals that they have put together for you today. So with mine and hers, you've got a plethora of freezer meals to choose from. I think you're really gonna like their channel, so go check it out. And I had one more thing to say. I got asked in my last freezer meal video where I got these foil lids that go on top of these. I got all of these from Sam's Club. These are from Sam's Club, these are from Sam's Club, and they fit on there perfectly. It's so convenient. This next recipe combines everything that I love from Subway, which is the chicken bacon ranch sandwich. If you've never had that one, you should try that one. But this is a chicken bacon ranch pasta, and it is so easy to put together. I feel like this group of recipes are some of the most delicious, no-brainer, like I should have thought of this myself, but I didn't situation, and it would be so easy to make a couple extra and then deliver them to neighbors, friends, and family that could use a hot meal. I'm telling you, drop a meal off at your neighbor's house. They will never say no. Into our 2 freezer meal pans, we're going to separate out some cooked pasta of your choice. The instructions actually say to use rotini, but I do what I want. Half the pasta over here, half the pasta over here. Try and make it as even as possible. I feel like I can put some over there. Now it's time to add shredded chicken. You can do a rotisserie chicken just to make life super easy, but I cooked 3 pounds of chicken breast in my Instant Pot and shredded it there. So let's add that now. To make sure you're more even than what I'm doing, you could absolutely mix this all in one bowl and then divvy it out. I just didn't want to wash another bowl. Hashtag efficient. Next, we have some bacon bits. You can do this fresh, you can use pre-made bacon. I had just happened to cook up some bacon a couple of days ago that was in my fridge, so I crumpled it all up, half and half here. And there's one, there's the other. Half a bottle of ranch dressing in each one, and I got the ranch from the Valley. Jen, that's for you. I was asked in a recent video what ranch tastes like, because outside of the US, I'm trying to remember, what, Australia, you don't have this? So it's made from buttermilk. I would say the main flavors are tang of buttermilk, garlic, onion, and assorted other herbs. It's an extremely unique flavor. Last step is to add some shredded Italian style cheese, half on each. You can mix it in, oh man, that didn't, dang it. You can mix it in with the pasta, but I just wanted to sprinkle it on top. What I love about these recipes is that they did consult with dietitians in the putting together of these meal plans and often offer modifications like low carb, gluten-free, dairy-free options if you have dietary concerns. Go ahead and pop these on top and stick them in the freezer and you are done. After you bake this in the oven, go ahead and serve it alongside your family's favorite veggie. Ours likes broccoli a lot, so that's what we did. Up next, we have the battle of the pitcher and the bag holder. You can pick up these off of Amazon. I'll link it down below for you. I want to see which one performs better because you guys are highly concerned about me using pitchers. So we're just gonna see. Let's make a steak chili, and I'm gonna start with stew meat, like beef. It's a beef roast that's been chunked up into cubes like that. So 1.5 pounds into each bag-ish. If you're not big meat eaters, you could go less, you know, and use more beans. If you love to eat beef, kind of like I do, you know, maybe you want to do 2 pounds. That's totally up to you. Feel free to play with these a little bit. Ugh, okay. First impressions is it's more wobbly than my pitcher. So score 1 point for the pitcher. 1/2 of an onion per bag. 1 drained can of pinto beans per bag. Yeah, of course, you probably use whatever beans you want. You don't like pinto beans, use a different bean. 1 cup of beef broth. I'm just going to use water and this powder stuff. This is perfectly acceptable. I actually don't use beef broth very often. Tell me down below, how often do you use beef broth and stuff? Chicken is kind of my go-to. 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Yes, I'm going to eyeball it. Like, about that. In fact, I think you could probably go overboard on the chili powder. I love chili powder, I think it's delicious. More is better. 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, and that's like the end of my cumin, so I should probably put that on the shopping list. Next is some garlic salt, which is not something I typically buy, so we're gonna make up our own with garlic and salt. 2 teaspoons of it, if that's what you have. I think I'm gonna do like 1 teaspoon and 1 teaspoon. Some crushed red pepper flakes to your preference. A little bit of oregano. Some fresh pepper.
Grazie.
Do not be afraid of the pepper. Last, we're gonna add 28 ounces of some kind of tomato, petite diced, crushed, and I ended up getting some out of my freezer, some pureed tomatoes right here, 28 ounces into each one. Please don't spill on the counter, Christine. This just pulled off of my thing. That's not fun. All right, let's compare the holder. This is teetery and apparently will pull out. That being said, it does hold it open nicer, as the pitcher is very sturdy and it won't pull out of anything. I can't fill it as full as I can with this unless I roll the top and, you know, give it a little shimmy shake thing. So these are done, and these are a crock pot meal. You know, throw it in the crock pot for 8 hours and then serve it however you like to eat chili, with chips, with cheese, over rice, over spaghetti, whatever. And then I personally like to freeze these flat like this. So they're just easier to store that way, in my opinion, but you can do whatever you want. To cook the chili, you thaw your package in the refrigerator overnight, stick it in your crock pot low for 8 hours or high for 4 hours. Can I just say, this chili recipe from my husband's mouth, the best chili I have ever made, even better than the one I make all the time. Wow, you need to make this. The pitcher and the holder, we are going to do Asian chicken and rice. Each bag carries 1 full pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast. I did not do anything to it. I didn't cut it, I didn't cook it, and we're going to add a sauce to this, and that's about it. So the sauce concoction is a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, red wine vinegar, oil, garlic, and ginger. So I'm going to do my best to put half in one bag and half in the other bag. I tell you what, I've been using these eating together meal plans for about 7 months at this point, and every recipe is a total win for the kids and the adults, and that is hard to do. That is all you need to do on prep day. That's it. So just stick that in your freezer, and when it comes time to cook it, you can bake it in the oven, you can cook it in the Instant Pot, you can do the slow cooker if you have a small slow cooker. Then you're gonna cook some fresh rice and serve a bag of frozen veggies on the side. It's that easy. Finished dish, I shredded the chicken and put it on some jasmine rice and sauteed veggies on the side. Teriyaki burgers, I have 2 pounds of ground beef of whatever your choice is. I also have here 1/4 cup of the previous cooking sauce from the Asian chicken. There goes all my sauce. and form these into the correct number of patties that you need for the amount of buns that you have. So I have 8 buns, so we're hoping to make 8 patties here. I may have a little over 2 pounds, so these might be huge, or maybe I'll end up with a couple of extras. But that is fine, because who said you have to eat your burger with a bun? Nobody said that. You can have it on top of a salad. You can have it wrapped in lettuce. You can have it on the side of veggies as like a little teriyaki meatloaf. Can you believe it is that easy? I like to stick these in the freezer for 15 or 20 minutes just to make them a little solid. Pop them in a Ziploc bag. Make sure you have a package of rolls and a package of tater tots to go with this meal, and we are finished with our freezer meals. If you love burgers as much as we do, smash that thumbs up button to let us know. If you want these recipes, sign up down below to have them emailed to you. And if you want to sign up for the meal plan, first 2 weeks are free. Check out the description box below. And after your first 2 weeks, it is only $5 a month. And if you're not into that subscription life, you can purchase the 30 freezer meals packet for only $20. Don't forget to go to Kristen's channel, Six Sisters Stuff, to see what freezer meals they put together today, and I'll see you in the next video.